Good day everyone. Today we are going to discuss on the topic console in web browser. In our previous class we have discussed the different ways in which JavaScript codes can be incorporated in the HTML document. So moving on into this class, before this let's see what we have created so far. So as a continuation from the first class, we have created, this has already been created in the first class, index.html and an external JavaScript xyz.js which we are going to use in this class. So script type, then type JavaScript source xyz.js and closing script. So this is the tag which is used to call an external JavaScript as we have discussed in the previous class. So now in order to know what is the console, so let's open up our browser. So this is the browser. Hello, we are at Lumjing. Okay, by reloading it we can see nothing is there because we have not written anything yet. Java xyz.js, here you can see a JS tag which signifies that this particular file is a JavaScript. Okay, so this is empty. So script type xyz.js, so we are calling this external file. Okay, now let's move to our browser. Okay, in order to know what is the console, we have to right click and then we have to click this inspect. After clicking this, we will come across here element console sources network. So these are the things that we are going to discuss it later on. So this is the element. So by this element, this is the element in the page which is being loaded here, index.html. What are the things available here? Lumjing Technologies, which you can see it here, Lumjing Technologies. Okay, so whatever elements which is in the index.html, you can see it in this element, so it will be useful later on. So now what is the console? This is the console. By clicking here, it is the console. So by console, what is it? A console is a terminal which is attached to the browser. Okay, why is it used? It is mostly used for debugging and to check whether a part of the code is executed in the expected manner. And then why is it useful? The console proved to be useful while building website with complex code and help the developers to identify any errors in the document. So now let's see how we can write something in the console. In order to do this, let's move back to our code. Moving back to our code, we need to open up our Visual Studio Code. Okay, here we need to write something in the JavaScript. Okay, in order to write something on the console, we need to type this statement, console.log. Then whatever message we need to write it here. So console.log here, then the brackets, then inside this we have the quotations. We can use double quotation or single quotation. Regarding this, we will be discussing this later on. So let's try something here. Hello world, we are in Lumjing and this is printed in the console. So this is the message that we want to print in the console. So console.log, hello world, we are in Lumjing, and this is printed in the console. So now let's save it and then reload our page. So now let's reload this page, and after that let's open up let's inspect the console first. Console, now we can see hello world, we are in Lumjing, and this is printed in the console. This is the message that will be printed in the console. And lastly, why console is important is that the console is useful while building website with complex code, and usually it helps the developer to identify any error in the document. Thank you very much.